Hi, my name is Waisha. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, I am comparing the Hurom H320 juicer with the Cannoli JE60 model. And this is a model that I've been using. It's an inexpensive option for those of us who wants to dive in and get to juicing without breaking the bank, essentially. So I wanted to compare these two because I haven't compared this model to a premium juicer just yet. So I decided to choose the Hurom today. And I'm also choosing it because right now Hurom has a sale going on to where you can get $100 off. This is the discount code. I'm sure if you go on the website it'll be there as well. But you're able to get this premium juicer for $100 off, which is a pretty good deal. And it ends September 30th. So if you're interested in getting a premium juicer, this is an option. If you're interested in only spending about $100, I recommend this one. Oh, and speaking of, I heard you in the comments state that the JE24 is a larger caliber and that you had a better experience with this one. So I will be trying out that juicer as well. Be sure to subscribe to stick around to see the release of that video. Okay, so I'm excited. This video is going to be pretty quick. I'm simply just going to compare the juice quality, and the reason being is I have other videos that you could check out where I show the breakdown of the components of the Hurom juicer as well as this Cannoli JE60 model. So be sure to check those out if you want to see the components of each of these juicers. Oh, and I also want to mention, for those of you that are interested in juicing with me, I created a free community on Facebook groups where we all come together and juice together, heal together, detox together, and it's called the Juicing Sanctuary. So if this is something you're interested in, or you just want to be a part of a community that values holistic health and juicing and becoming our best selves, be sure to check out the link in my description where I will have the link to the private Facebook group. So I'm so excited because I have an upcoming juice cleanse where in that group I'll be sharing my juicing experience with everyone, and potentially whoever wants to join with me can also join and be a part of the community where we're juicing together for 14 days for the fall equinox. So again, if this is something you're interested in, let me know. And also, if there's another platform that you have in mind or think will be better for this type of community, let me know in the comments below, and I may be interested in having another group to support as many of us as possible. Okay, so enough of that, let's get to the video. Alright, so I just cut up some of the fruits and I made the celery smaller because that's a requirement for this juicer. So we have some cut up celery here and we still have some extended ones here for the Hurom. I recommend for these types of recipes to start with the leafy greens. All of those usually go to the bottom, and then I will start loading things on top. I'm thinking of starting with the pineapple because celery, I notice, is very fibrous, and depending on when I put them in the juicer, it causes clogging, even in like the best juicers I've used, including the Nama. So I think this time around my strategy is going to be load up the leafy greens, toss in the pineapple, and then slowly start feeding in the celery last to kind of push the fibrous stuff out of the juicer. And then we're going to end it with the little knobs of ginger. Okay, so I'll see you guys at the end of the video where I'm showing the comparisons of the juice and trying them out to see the difference. Okay, so the juices are done. I must admit, this one I did have to push it down a bit more. All juicers come with like a pusher, but for this one I noticed some of the greens was a challenge, so I did have to use the pusher, but after doing that, it pretty much did the work pretty well. So I just jumped ahead of myself and showed y'all the pulp, but I'll show you a close-up of the differences between the juices. I'm going to pour them into these lovely mason jars I have here. And then we're going to show the difference between the looks, which to me is an indicator of whether or not it's maintaining most of its nutrients. After the close-up, I'm going to show you guys the pulp, and then we're going to end with the taste test. So up close we can see that the hurom juice is much darker in color, a darker green, and I expect that's because it most likely squeezed the nutrients and the juices out of the kale much better than the cannoli did. I also believe I put a little bit more pineapple in the cannoli simply because it was having trouble pushing down the kale initially, so I decided to add a little bit more pineapple to help push the kale throughout the juice. However, based on these two, it is quite a difference, I must say, but a lot of it can be my fault because I did not put the same amount of ingredients in both, simply because I needed to do a little bit more with the cannoli. So this is the pulp from the cannoli juicer, and we can see here there's a little bit of moisture there, especially in the pineapple area. It's much more drier towards the kale part, but to me it's still a little bit more on the moist end, as we can see here. Absolutely. So definitely something to keep in mind. This I will probably run through the juicer again to extract more juice out. And we have the hurom. Whoa. So we could see that the hurom is much more drier. Look at this. This is the kale. Even the celery portion is much drier. So we see here for sure the pulp did much better on the hurom than it did the cannoli. I'm excited to taste test it. Honestly, I've been craving juice all day, so I'm really excited for this. We're gonna start with the hurom, because I like to start with the premium juicers to give me something to compare to when I test the inexpensive juicers. So. Again, try not to be glutinous on camera. But I can tell my body really wanted it because I almost drunk that whole thing. It's really, really good, and I feel like these taste tests that I do isn't necessarily to see if it tastes good, it's to see what the quality of juice is like. So the last time I tried juicing with the hurom, I experienced a lot of clumps, and I realized it's because I used the wrong strainer. So these models usually come with two strainers, a fine strainer and a coarse strainer. If you want less pulp in your drinks, I recommend using the fine strainer, so that's what I did this time, and it turned out pulp free, so that I'm excited for because I love having a smooth juice. Anyone that's been following my channel know I do not like it when I get clumps in my juice. It catches me off guard and I just don't like it. So now that that's that, let's try the cannoli. Moment of truth. Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. I feel like I'm always impressed by these juicers because I'm not gonna lie, usually when I try an inexpensive juicer, I expect it to just be pretty bad in quality. But the juice that you get for the price is really good. I am tasting some pieces in here, however. It looks like it may be pineapple, maybe a little bit of celery, but even that is pretty crunched up. So it's not giving huge clumps, but it's giving, hey, I'm still here, you know? But it's pretty good, I can't say. If you want a fresh, smooth finish, I recommend doing another strain. But other than that, it's really good. Okay, I'm happy. Alright, so that's that. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share the love. I would truly appreciate it. If there's any other questions you have or any other comparisons you would like to see, please let me know in the comments below. I will be more than happy to answer and respond to all of you. Okay, so that's that. I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace and love.